Rockies. Ben Rivera goes for the Phillies. He will be opposed by Butch Henry for Colorado. Harry Callis along with Rich Ashburn and Chris Wheeler. And Wheels, we see at shortstop tonight for Jim Fregosi, Kim Baptiste. Is this a sign?
Well, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you, Harry, because I don't think Jim Fregosi knows right now. He knows he has problems at shortstop, especially after what happened again with Bell the other night. He's had Duncan there a little bit. He hasn't played Baptiste there that much. Right now, he says, I'm going to play him there a little bit. He's making no commitments to his shortstop right now, so it remains a problem area for the Phillies.
This ballpark, Mile High Stadium, is really a hitter's park. A lot of runs scored. Colorado has a high staff ERA, but they've got a hitter coming back tonight in Andres Galarraga.
I think the Cardinals may have given up on him a little too early. He's hitting .395. He's up there in RBIs in the 30s. He's not a dead pull hitter, so this short porch in left field, you know, can work for him once in a while, but he's having an amazing year out here with this expansion club. And what a hitter's park. I mean, the ball. I mean, they're hitting him out of sight here.
The ball really does jump to left field. You got to feel like Don Baylor has really helped Andres Galarraga. We'll be back with the starting lineups for tonight's game right after these messages.
The Phillies and the Colorado Rockies is being brought to you by Budweiser. Fresh, pure, natural, proud to be your Bud. By Mellon PSFS, the official bank of the Phillies. By the Bell Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic company. And by Independent Blue Cross and Pennsylvania Blue Shield. Carry us for life.
You can feel it deep inside. You're the one with a real sense of pride, and you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your. Proud to be bud.
There's a new feeling sweeping the state, peace of mind. Because now people who couldn't afford health coverage can get special care from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's the most affordable coverage available to families and individuals who earn too much for Medicaid but can't afford coverage on their own. If you're uninsured, your peace of mind is just a phone call away. Call 1-800-248-5200.
The metal cylinder is secured and turned in a counterclockwise motion, causing the internal rating to rise and disengage. It's easy to make something as simple as opening a jar complex. The challenge is making the complex simple. But that's what we do at Bell Atlantic Mobile. We take cutting-edge technology and place it comfortably in your hands. Bell Atlantic Mobile. Advanced technology and people who make it mean something.
Back at Mile High Stadium in Denver, where the Phillies and the Colorado Rockies meet for the first time. Of course, a big announcement yesterday, and that Dale Murphy ended his brilliant career by announcing his retirement. Murph, as classy a ball player as you'll ever meet, went out with a class that you would expect in announcing his retirement. He was just struggling this year and decided to hang him up after a brilliant career. We talked to Charlie Hayes before the game about being a teammate of Murph's.
Yeah, I was just fortunate to, I spent a little time with him when he was over in Philly. And, he just, he was kind of fighting it a little bit. It's kind of surprised me to see him go, but, it's just an honor to play with a guy like that, a first-class guy like that. And, I'm sure if, my kids grow up, I would want them to be just like him.
The Phillies lineup tonight, managed by Jim Fregosi, will have Lenny Dykstra, center fielder, leading off. Mariano Duncan, second base, bats second. John Kruk, first baseman, hitting third. Dave Hollins, third base, bats fourth. Darren Dalton, catching, hitting fifth. Pete Incaviglia, the right fielder, bats sixth. Wes Chamberlain, left field, hitting seventh. Kim Baptiste at shortstop, bats eighth. Batting ninth and pitching Ben Rivera. They will be facing the left-hander Butch Henry.
And there is Butch Henry, 6'1", 195-pounder, 24 years of age, out of El Paso, Texas. Originally picked by the Cincinnati Reds, number 15, in June of 1987. There are the numbers on him. And last year he pitched with the Houston Astros, had a 6-9 record with a 4 earned run average, and 1-1 against the Phillies in 3 games. Fastball, breaking ball. He also throws a lot of changeups.
Defensively behind Henry, Charlie Hayes at third, Nelson Liriano is the shortstop, Eric Young at second, Andres Galarraga at first. Joe Girardi doing the catching. In the outfield from left to right is Chris Jones in left. He was called up when Murphy retired. Alex Cole in center and Dante Bichette in right. The umpires for tonight's game: Jim Quick has the plate. He'll call the balls and strikes. Ron Barnes at first base, Steve Ripley at second, and Tom Hallion at third. See, the left field line is 333, and the ball really jumps out to left field. It goes out to 366 in the power alley, but the ball really carries here to left. To dead center, it's 423. 400 to right center, and the right field line is 370, so it's a lot harder to hit the ball out to right field than left.
And 5,280 feet above sea level means the ball will really jump.
Into right center field, and Bichette drops the ball. Can't pick it up, and going to second base is Lenny Dykstra. Bichette was there, but just couldn't hang on to it. We'll have to wait and see how they score it.
It's a tough way for the Rockies to start out. They just come off a 3-10 road trip. Dykstra hits a fly ball to right field. Cole pulls off it, and here comes Bichette, and it goes right off the webbing of the glove and drops. Scoring an error all the way, error 9.
2-base error on Bichette, and that'll bring on Mariano Duncan. Duncan batting at .216. One ball and no strikes to Mariano Duncan.
Another one of those football stadiums that they're playing baseball in, and this is a very strange configuration, as Harry just showed you with the dimensions, and much easier to hit the ball out to left field than to right field.
The way the ball carries, too, the outfielders have to play deep here. Duncan bunts the ball. Boy, this grass is tall. No play, but base hit. Dykstra goes to third. This grass is so tall that a ball could almost be lost in it. And they did that on purpose. They used to keep it cut down pretty well, but there's so many balls flying out of here, they're trying to cut down on the singles, so this grass will gobble up potential hard ground singles, but it's easy to punt on it, as we just saw.
Well, it just stopped. I mean, Charlie Hayes came in, he overran it because the ball stopped. Then you have to look down, try and find it. Yeah, they figured one way that they could help their pitching a little bit, because it's been so bad, is to grow the grass high and slow it down the infield. There's nothing they can do about it in the outfield.
Their staff ERA, the Rockies, is highest in the National League at 5.77. John Kruk takes one over for a strike. George Baccio celebrating a birthday today, number 74, and our good friend in Tamaqua, Pennsylvania, Paul Wetterow, is celebrating a birthday tonight. And he happy returns the day to Paul.
Butch Henry has a decent move to first. He picked off 4 runners last year, also had 2 balks.
That almost looked like a balk move there.
Yeah, because his legs started coming towards the plate. If he does that too many times, they might nail him with one.
Ground ball, deep shortstop. Liriano gets one. They won't get the double play. Dykstra scores. Phillies lead 1-0. Give Kruk a run batted in, his 26th. One down. That'll bring on Dave Hollins, who has unbelievable numbers against his left-hander Henry. 7 for 8 lifetime, including 4 home runs.
It's over 2,000 slugging percentage. Yeah, it is. They are unbelievable, and he's hit a lot of changeups off him for home runs too.
Fastball right there for a strike. 0-1. Belated birthday wishes to Henry Diamond in Macungie, Pennsylvania. Cardinals on the board, leading 1-0. We're in the first. Kruk at first base with 1 out. 1 ball and 1 strike to Hollins.
The outfield grass also. Harry's been talking about the infield. The outfield grass is unbelievably slow also. According to Jim Fregosi, balls hit the right and right center. The Phillies base runners have been instructed go first to third. Because you see how deep the outfielders have to play with the slow grass even.
The ball carries so well here that outfielders play deep, and consequently there are a lot of blue pits that fall in front of outfielders as well.
This is one of the great hitters ballparks of all time, and they're going to play here for 2 years till a new stadium's ready.
Three balls and a strike to Dave Hollins.
Henry threw a first ball fastball right down the middle that Hollins took. Since then he's been kind of nibbling with him, and those numbers that Harry gave, it's no wonder.
John Kruk gets back. Lisa Blakesley of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, will be 30 tomorrow.
And we have Amy Ringel of Fort Washington. Happy birthday to her.
Pops a foul, first base side. Galarraga near the crowd and runs out of room. Full count to Dave Hollins.
Larry Boa trying to get Kruk to look over at him to see if they're going to run, and you would certainly think they would run in this situation. As we mentioned, if you can get the ball to the outfield and with a base runner going, he certainly can get to third base.
Full count to Hollins. Kruk does go, and it's fouled straight back. Great Phillies fan Joe Duffy of Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania, 65 tomorrow.
Happy wedding anniversary to Chet and Helen Stankiewicz from Reading. They've been married 60 years.
Kruk goes again, and again Hollins fouls it third base side. Still 3-2.
Rockies are drawing incredible crowds out here in their first year. They expect crowds up around 60,000 for all 3 games. This franchise will probably draw 3 million. And, you know, they're talking about someday, you know, maybe even this year they could draw 4 million. Now, when they go to the new stadium, it will be a lot smaller, so they won't be able to do this.
They're averaging 54,800 plus per opening.
At 80,000 for their opener.
Foul ball. So Hollins is making his buddy Kruk do some running.
You can see from that shot there's a lot of foul territory here down the third base line, not as much on first bases. Look at Don Baylor and Don Zimmer. There's the third base area, so hitters can foul out pretty easily over in that area. As you get down the line, though, it gets smaller as you get towards the bullpens. Right field, not as much.
Full count holds to Hollins. Another foul ball. Kruk is getting in his wind sprints running on these 3-2 pitches that Dave Hollins continues to foul off.
Look at him. That's the most running he's done all year. And it's cool here tonight. He's lucky
63 degrees at game time.
He's lucky we're not in Miami and he's doing this.
Line drive to left field. It's deep and over the head of Chris Jones off the fence. Kruk being waved around. Relay throw is late. An RBI double for Dave Hollins, and the Phillies now lead it 2-0.
Kruk is just getting up at home plate. He came lumbering around. He sees the guys in the dugout laughing. Hopefully he's okay. I'll tell you what, I don't know whether that's the air he just hit this thing. So I never saw a ball. This is a tracer. A line smash to left center, and it just kept going and going, and finally hit the padding out there. Took a crazy hop away from Chris Jones, and Kruk scores on the play, and Henry just can't get Hollins out.
That's 8 for 9 for him. Off Butch Henry, and the batter will be Darren Dalton.
Don Baylor himself will head out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. There's a throw home, and Kruk started sliding. I mean, it didn't look like he did anything, except he's probably just out of breath.
It was not your Spalding guide slide into home plate.
Well, they gave him a little smelling salts there. Mark Anderson's coming over there trying to revive him. He didn't like that one. Let's try another one. Nah, he's had enough. It's that light air here, and it got him. Fergosi just looking at him.
Unsympathetically.
Oh, yeah.
1 ball and no strikes to Dalton, who's hitting at .236. He leads the league in walks, 7th in the league in runs scored, 5th in slugging percentage, and 7th in on-base percentage, and tied for 3rd now in RBIs. Hollins moves 1 ahead of him with that RBI. Dave has 38 now.
Isn't that amazing the way that ball took off? I mean, I know he hit it hard, but it just froze Jones, the left fielder.
And a strike to Darren Dalton. It's not along our very best to Jim Williamson and Dennis Bonner, Philadelphia firefighters injured in a building collapse last Sunday. They're at St. Agnes Hospital. Hope Jim and Dennis are feeling better real soon. Dalton chases a high pitch, but sends it deep to left center field. This ball is out of here. Home run. Darren Dalton to the opposite field, and the Phillies lead it 4-0. Number 12 for Dutch.
Well, that's official. This place is a joke. I mean, that's amazing. I was talking to Darren on the bench before the game, and he said, nah, it might be tough to hit one out to right. I said, well, why don't you just hit some fly balls to left? He says, I'm thinking about that. And that's all he just did, Harry. I mean, that ball was to the right of the 366. Oh, I mean, this place is amazing. See a ball like that go out.
Here's a pitch. It's a high pitch out of the strike zone, but he just jumps on it and gets it airborne. Here's a hard ground ball by Gavilia, fielded by Liriano, and he throws Pete out for round number 2.
That was a high breaking ball, and I mean, even at Wrigley Field, you don't see him go like that.
Dalton now with 12 home runs and 39 RBIs. He's tied for 2nd in runs batted in now with Jeff Bagwell of Houston.
See why Dalton the other day, when they said, are you going to rest over the weekend, and Denver said, are you kidding?
Wants to get his hacks here. 2 outs, 4 runs across. Three of them will be earned. Breaking ball for a strike to Chamberlain, who's hitting at .267. One ball and 1 strike.
Tell you what, you better get your home run call ready here. Everything that goes up has a chance.
Yeah.
There's Dalton. He's happy to have that one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Wes Chamberlain.
Don Baylor and Don Zimmer. A lot of experience there.
Henry has surrendered his share of home runs. That's the 10th he's given up. Foul back and out of play. Balls and 2 strikes to Chamberlain.
Belated birthday wishes to Bill Cantwell of Lansdowne.
He offered it a low off-speed pitch, struck him out on a changeup. That'll retire the side, but the Phils put 4 on the board, doing it with 3 hits, 1 Colorado error, and nobody left after 1/2. Phils 4, Rockies coming to bat.
It's the Memorial Day weekend sale at American Appliance with 0% financing till December on all GE and Hotpoint appliances. Huge savings like this GE frost-free refrigerator with ice maker, only $496. Or this Hotpoint washer and dryer, just $388 for the pair. With no down payments, interest, or payments until December. And during the last days of May, get 2 free Phillies tickets, plus free airfare for 2 to Florida, San Diego, or Hawaii. But hurry, sale ends Monday only at American Appliance.
Your Hyundai dealer's celebrating because Hyundai sales are up 24%. So right now during the Hyundai Success Celebration, you can get up to $1,500 factory cash back. Buy an Excel for as low as $58.99 or an Elantra for as little as $83.99 after the factory savings. And every Hyundai comes with 2 years scheduled service at no charge. About all you pay for is gas. So join the Success Celebration at your Hyundai dealer today. Hurry into your nearest Hyundai dealer now. It's where cars make sense.
It's a really big and colorful beach towel, free for kids 14 and under. Courtesy of Mellon PSFS, Sunday, June 6th at 1:35 when the Phillies play the all-new Colorado Rockies. Reserve your tickets in advance. Call 463-1000.
Don Baylor's lineup tonight for the Colorado Rockies has Eric Young, second baseman, leading off. Alex Cole, center field, bats second. Dante Bichette in right field hits third. Andres Galarraga, the first baseman, batting fourth. Chris Jones, just called up, will play left field and hit fifth. Charlie Hayes, third baseman, bats sixth. Joe Girardi catching, hitting seventh. Nelson Liriani of the shortstop bats eighth. And Butch Henry pitching and hitting ninth. They are facing Ben Rivera.
There he is, 6'6", 230-pounder out of San Pedro de Macorís, also 24 years of age, signed with the Braves originally November of '86. Ben 2-2 on the year with a 3.86 earned run average. This will be start number 8 from her, coming off pretty good outing against Montreal last week when he had a no decision in a Phil's loss at the vet.
Defensively behind him, Dave Hollins at third. Kim Baptiste at short tonight. Mariano Duncan at second. John Kruk at first. Aaron Dalton catching. In the outfield, Pete Incaviglia in left, Lenny Dykstra in center, and Wes Chamberlain in right. Jerry Royster coaches at third for Don Baylor. Ron Hasse at first. And leading off for the Rockies is Eric Young, the second baseman, hitting at .265. Sixth choice in the first round was Young from the Dodgers organization.
Hit a home run.
Rutgers.
And he hit a home run, Harry, and at the first at bat by a Rocky in this ballpark, he hit a home run before 80,000 people on opening day.
The only homer he has hit. Rivera starts him with a breaking ball low. He does get a lot of 3 base hits. He's tied for second in the league in triples with 5 of them. Fastball just missing, 2-0.
What you don't want to do in this ballpark, as you just saw what the Phillies did, is walk batters, because a lot of runs are going to be scored here.
3 balls and no strikes. Rivera does not have a good strikeout walk ratio in 35 innings, 21 strikeouts and 26 walks. Got that one over. 3-1 to Eric Young. Another one over. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Young. Fouls it down the right field side. Full count holds to Eric Young.
He can run a little bit too if he gets on. He has 17 stolen bases and 23 attempts.
Fly ball right field. Chamberlain near the line, has a lot of time, makes the grab. 1 down.
That ball started to come back too. That ball went down the line and then it looked like it was foul and then blew back. So I'm sure Chamberlain learned something from that, that if the ball looks like it's going to go foul, stay after it.
Here's Alex Cole. He's hitting at .250. He was the 9th pick in the first round by Colorado from the Pirates organization. Also has good speed. 1 ball and no strikes to Cole. Michelle Sinek and Jen Bauer from Prospect Park, Pennsylvania are here for this series. Out of play. Rockies are up there in stolen bases. They are second in the league in stolen bases behind Montreal. 48 of them. They have been thrown out 30 times, however.
Well, Eric Young and Alex Cole, the 1-2 hitters, have 31 stolen bases.
Another foul out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cole.
Send get well wishes alone to Blake Avery of Berwyn, Pennsylvania. We have a note here that he's playing in the Berwyn Paoli Little League and has a broken nose. Hope he's feeling a lot better.
Another foul ball. Still 2-2. Philadelphia native Ken Blackman just graduated from Colorado State University. He's here tonight, sending along his best to Dave Kramer and to his family. Ken will be going home next week and enjoying Philly cheesesteaks. Two balls and 2 strikes to Alex Cole. Breaking ball, little bat handle pop up, and Kim Baptiste makes the catch behind second base. That's 2 down, and that'll bring on Dante Bichette. Bichette hitting at 283. They got him in a trade from Milwaukee for Kevin Reimer. Hit 287 for the Brewers last year. Breaking ball hit on the ground to Baptiste. Kim has it and throws out Bichette, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Rivera after falling behind Young 3-0. No runs, hits, errors, and none left after 1 4-0 Phils.
It is said he is to computer software what Thomas Edison is to the light bulb. The software Bill Gates developed runs 75% of the computers in the world. And on the day he turned 36, his company, Microsoft, was bigger than Xerox, Kodak, and McDonald's. Where in today's world do you find companies capable of such astonishing growth? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
New Neapolitan pizza from Pizza Hut tastes so authentic, it's fooling everyone.
It's from Carlos on 10th.
DeLuca's on 2nd.
Rosanio's on Church.
From Sal's on Liberty. See?
Hand-stretched dough, rich tomato sauce, and whole milk mozzarella.
I can tell by the sauce.
This cheese is talking.
The sauce is a dead giveaway.
Oh, you want to go to Sal's? You go way down. You can't walk.
Get 1 large Neapolitan pizza for just $7.99 or 2 for $11.99 every day at Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
I was going to say that. I didn't want to, blurt it right out,
The time has come. The genuine article is on sale. Chrysler's National Minivan Sale. Visit the minivan store at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer for up to $2,600 in total savings on America's favorite minivans. Plymouth Voyager, Grand Voyager, Chrysler Town & Country. Save on quad seating, anti-lock brakes, and integrated child safety seats. The genuine article is on sale for a limited time only during Chrysler's National Minivan Sale. Only at the minivan store.
After 1 inning of play, it's the Phils 4 and the Rockies nothing. Upcoming Phillies telecasts include tomorrow afternoon's game on Sports Channel and Sunday afternoon's game on PHL 17. The start time for both of these games, 1 o'clock. Kim Baptiste leads off for the Phils. Baptiste hitting a 176. Pitch bouncing up in front of the plate, 1-0.
Guess we ought to tell people, though, but that means 3 o'clock at home. 1 o'clock Central Time. What are we on? Mountain Time out here. So
2
it's
hours difference.
Yeah, so it'll be at 3:05. 3 o'clock those games will be coming on back in Philadelphia.
Here's a pitch a little bit wide, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Check swing foul. 2-1 to Kim Baptiste.
Birthday wishes tonight to Tommy Green. No relation to Phil's pitcher Tommy Green from Boothwyn. and to Brad Ferentz of Ottsville, Pennsylvania.
Line drive hit to right field. So Baptiste is a leadoff base runner.
Boy, did that slow up. When Kim hit that ball really hard, too, and by the time Dante Bichette got to it, it had almost stopped. So that's what we're talking about, how slow the ball is on the outfield grass where you can take advantage of it. It's a changeup, and he does a good job. Now, that ball's hit hard. Now, watch it. Look at that thing.
Almost comes to a dead stop.
Really, on a ball hit that hard.
Ben Rivera will try to butt him over. Ben is 1 out of 10 this year. He gets the bunt down foul. Ben has sacrificed 4 times this year. Cubs in Montreal today at Wrigley Field called after 5, 2-2. We'll replay the game in its entirety. All the records will count. Fouls off the bunt try. No balls and 2 strikes to Ben Rivera.
I'd probably just leave it on and let Rivera give it one more shot. As you mentioned, Harry has 4 of them, so Phillies pitchers have been doing a good job anyway this year getting the bunt down.
Kim Baptiste gets back. Bills lead at 4-0. We're in the second. Down nicely, fielded by Henry. Throws Rivera out. Sacrifice is good. Goes Henry to Galarraga. Moving Baptiste to second base, and it will bring on Lenny Dykstra, who was safe on a 2-base error and scored a run his first time up. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Phillies. Dykstra scored 37 runs this year. Now 4th in the league in that department. Misses with the breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Butch Henry's one of those left-handers that doesn't use his changeup that much to left-handed batters. He'll throw it more to the right-handed hitters and stay with fastball, breaking ball, the left-handers.
T-balls and no strikes to Lenny Dykstra.
He finished second to Donovan Osborne of the Cardinals last year in National League rookie pitchers in games started, innings pitched, and strikeouts. So he did a pretty good job for the Houston Astros last year, but not good enough for them to protect him.
He was 6-9 for the Astros, but they didn't really give him good run support. 3.37 runs per game, which was the 4th lowest in the league. 4 run support. Ball to Galarraga. He juggles, recovers in time. Boy, he really flipped that ball hard to Henry, who made a good catch. And Dykstra is out on a close play. Good play by the pitcher, Henry.
Yeah, I think it's a play where Dykstra didn't run hard right out of the box either, or he would have beaten that. He looked at that as a routine ground ball that Galarraga with his sure hands is going to catch. He boots it there, and as Harry said, a good play by Henry covering, and he's just banged at first. And Lenny Dykstra should probably tell you he should have beaten that.
Kim Baptiste goes to third, and with Baptiste at third and 2 outs, the batter Mariano Duncan got a bunt single his first time up. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Girardi. One ball and no strikes to Mariano Duncan. Ground ball, but at Charlie Hayes, and he throws out Duncan, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 4-0 Phils.
Get a breath of fresh air. That's Darren Dalton and the Phillies battle former teammate Charlie Hayes and the expansion Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are young and looking to climb in the standings, but the Fightin' Phils want to drive those young upstarts over the edge. Be there when the Phils rock the Rockies. Sunday afternoon at 3, only on PHL 17.
We play the Phillies on 17.
Phils Rockies, Sunday at 3.
What's he doing? Better humor him.
Okay, I'm here to show you the new Panasonic Palmcorder camcorder with digital image stabilizer.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
It helps hold the picture steady even when your hand shakes this much. And Palmcorder tapes can play in any VHS recorder. So why buy a camcorder whose tapes can't play in your VCR?
I don't know.
The choice is obvious. The Panasonic Palmcorder. Its tapes will play in your VCR.
If you're looking for distinction and value in a luxury automobile, the answer is the special edition Cadillac DeVille. Equipped with luxurious options such as Phaeton roof, gold ornamentation, and leather seating areas. At a savings of $1,490 plus a $2,000 bonus direct from Cadillac for a total of $3,490. The special edition Cadillac DeVille. See your Cadillac Super Network dealers.
Searching for the perfect shave? You'll find it with Norelco. Our lift and cut system lifts the hair so when it's cut, it can drop below skin level without the blades touching your face. So for a perfect shave, remember, Norelco makes close comfortable.
Well, a week from tomorrow night at Veterans Stadium, photo night when the Phillies take on these Colorado Rockies. A chance for you fans to get up-close photos of your favorite Phils. Compliments of Kodak in the camera shop. Plan to be on hand early. Picture taking from 5:45 to 6:15 on the field at Veterans Stadium. Order your tickets by calling 463-1000 or stop by your local Ticketmaster location. Andres Galarraga leads off for the Rockies here in the second, hitting at .395. He's tied for 8th in the league in RBIs with 33, and that's while missing 17 days. Hamstring muscle pull. So he is really off to a good start for Don Baylor. Ooh, he had a rip at a fastball. 1 strike.
He went to that open stance last year when Don Baylor was the batting coach for the St. Louis Cardinals. A complete change from what he had done before when he used to be very closed. And Baylor thinks this has really helped him see the ball better by opening up this much. Look at that front foot.
1 ball and 1 strike.
He's a guy that's always had power the other way, and then he turned into a pull hitter and started striking out at a voluminous rate, and the Expos finally got rid of him.
Into right field. That'll be a base hit. So Galarraga has the first hit for the Rockies off Rivera. And it'll bring up Chris Jones.
Well, that's Andres Galarraga. He got jammed on that and just fought it off and hit it the other way. And that's the kind of hitter he is.
Jones just called up. Take the place of Dale Murphy when Murph retired. Had some good numbers at Colorado Springs. He was hitting .280. Second in the Coast League in homers with 12. Led the Coast League in RBIs with 40.
Phillies have seen this guy before. He's with Cincinnati and also Houston.
Breaking ball in the dirt. A good block by Dalton. 1 ball and no strikes. Andres Galarraga, the runner at first base, and nobody out. Phils lead 4-0. We're in the second. Base hit to left field. Galarraga will hold it second. And the Rockies have their first 2 men on base here in the second for Charlie Hayes. Hayes batting at .277, 8 home runs. He has knocked in 30.
Charlie with the Yankees last year and then exposed in the expansion draft, and Colorado took him fast.
One ball and no strikes to Charlie Hayes.
The Phillies are planning on trying to pitch these right-handed batters with some power away as much as possible to try and take away that short porch. And you can see Hayes got a ball just off the plate and took it.
Charlie was the second pick in the first round of the expansion draft. First pick was David Need.
There's another one in the same spot. You can see the pattern they've already developed on a hitter like Hayes is to stay away from. Normally you try to jam Charlie Hayes and crowd him, but not in this ballpark.
High with it, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes to Charlie Hayes. Borderline, but he gets it. 3-1. Ball 4, and that'll load the bases. Galarraga goes to third, Jones to second, Hayes at first. Bases loaded, nobody out for Joe Girardi. Darren Dalton out to talk to Ben Rivera. Bills lead 4-0, but the Rockies have the bases loaded and nobody out. Girardi hitting at .269.
Joe Girardi, who was with the Cubs, used to hit the ball right back through the middle off the Phillies and get more hippity-hop singles than any hitter I've ever seen. He would just take everything back past the pitcher.
He pops a foul. It's coming back and out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Girardi.
Northwestern graduate, did a good job when he was with the Cubs. Very fine defensive catcher, good at blocking the ball, pretty good thrower.
On the outside corner, Rivera in front of him, no balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, Girardi shakes his head at Quick and then waves his hand at him as he leaves home plate. He's really upset about that pitch.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Breaking ball and a little nubber. Baptiste has only 1 play and throws wide. Safe all around. Galarraga scores. And it's now a 4-1 game. The bases are still loaded with nobody out. It'll be an error on Baptiste.
It's just unbelievable. No matter who the Phillies are putting out there at shortstop, something goes wrong. Baptiste, the ball really slowed up, so he's no chance at a double play. All you want to do is get an out. Throws across his body and wide to Kruk. Here comes Johnny Padres out to talk to Rivera.
So it's now a 4-1 game. Bases still loaded, nobody out, and the batter will be switch hitting Nelson Liriano. Give Girardi a run batted in, his 17th. Should be a double play, and is. A run scores, but the Phillies get 2 outs on it. As Liriano grounds into a 4-6-3 double play, it's now a 4-2 ball game. The Phillies lead. Charlie Hayes at third base, and the batter will be Butch Henry. Coach Henry hitting at 125, lifetime of 143 hitter. He has one home run. It was an inside the park home run last year at Pittsburgh. 1 ball and no strikes. Pretty good hack. He fouls it off. 1-1. Right back at Ben Rivera. Throws to first and ample time to get Henry. That'll retire the side. The Rockies get 2 in the inning on 2 hits. 1 Philly error, 1 man left. After 2, it's 4-2 Phillies.
Seeing is believing. There's laughter coming through. You touch us, we'll touch you. It happens every day. Come watch us take your breath away. No wonder there's such wonder in their eyes.
Come make contact with another world. SeaWorld.
Your Hyundai dealer's celebrating because Hyundai sales are up 24%. So right now during the Hyundai Success Celebration, you can get up to $1,500 factory cash back. Buy an Excel for as low as $58.99 or an Elantra for as little as $83.99 after the factory savings. And every Hyundai comes with 2 years scheduled service at no charge. About all you pay for is gas. So join the Success Celebration at your Hyundai dealer today. Hurry into your nearest Hyundai dealer now. It's where cars make sense.
It seems Europeans have a passion for certain things, American. And one of them happens to be the reliable, efficient delivery of a certain American delivery company, UPS. Fact is, we've built the most comprehensive delivery network in Europe. So next time you need something shipped there, use the outfit Europeans find, well, so fashionable. UPS, the package delivery company more companies count on.
For 1993, Fleer Ultra Baseball has even more gold foil stamping, dramatically improved backs, and new Ultra Hot limited edition subsets. 93 Fleer Ultra. Proof you still can't buy a better baseball card.
John Kruk leads off for the Phillies here in the 3rd. Kruk hit into a fielder's choice, knocked in a run in so doing, also scored a run. Phillies lead at 4-2. Our trivia question tonight. The 1976 Oakland A's had 3 players steal over 50 bases each. Bert Campaneris was one of them. Bill North was another of them. Can you name the 3rd who had 50 or more stolen bases for those 76 Oakland A's? One ball and 1 strike to Kruk.
The U in that, of course, means me.
Yes, that is correct. 1-2 to Kruk. Off-speed pitch missing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball, but a nice grab by Young, and he throws Kruk out. Young was playing him to pull, so Kruk is thrown out on a sharply hit ground ball, 1 down. It'll bring up Dave Hollins. Coming up on Sunday, June 6th, when the Phillies take on the Rockies, all youngsters 14 and under get an oversized, colorful beach towel featuring the Fanatic, free for all kids 14 and under, compliments of Mellon PSFS. Special day for everyone, and especially youngsters. Plan to bring the whole family. For tickets, call 463-1000 or stop by the Center City ticket office at Mellon PSFS Broad and Chestnut. Beach Towel Day, Sunday, June 6th, against these Rockies at 1:35. 1 ball and 1 strike to Dave Hollins. He doubled, knocked in a run, and scored a run his first time up. 4th in the league in RBIs. 9th in the league in runs scored.
And the main tormentor in baseball of this guy.
8 for 9 off him with 4 homers.
Yeah, I mean, he not only gets hits off him, he gets extra base hits.
Into right center field, and Carr can't get it. It's a base hit. Hollins heading for second, and he's there with a sliding double. So Hollins gets his second double of the ball game, and he is now 9 for 10.
It's hard to believe he got him out once, isn't it? And that's typical Dave Hollins in that the way he hustles. I mean, Cole goes to his left to get that ball. Hollins runs right through the bag. The ball hops, and Cole does not think that a runner is going to try for a double on that play, and Hollins hustles it into one.
Brings on Darren Dalton. He slugged a 2-run homer his first time up. Dave Hollins, second base, with 1 out. Well hit to right field, but the wind's going to knock it down. It's caught by Bichette. Hollins will have to hold it second. Dalton hit that ball better than his home run.
Oh, he hit a lot better. Sure, he hit a line drive that just kind of, as Harry said, looked like it got knocked down a little bit, whereas his home run was just a fly ball to left that carried. It's another breaking ball, and this time he turns on it and pulls it. Bichette has it all the way. He's lining it up right there. With 1 out, Hollins did not tag and go to third. He had gone like 3/4 of the way down.
Brings on Pete Incaviglia. He grounded out his first time up. Hollins at second base with 2 down. Phil's on top 4-2. He had a cut. He fouls it back.
Phillies have had 2 shots in this inning for the outs.
Struck and Dalton. Incaviglia is brushed by the pitch ball. It nicked him. He's hit by a pitch.
I don't think he wants to get down there.
No, he wanted to get his hacks.
Oh, yeah, he just wants to stay there. You know, with this ballpark, with a left-hander out there and the way Incaviglia's been swinging the bat, you know, he didn't even feel that.
It'll bring up Wes Chamberlain. He struck out his first time up.
You have to stay away from him in this park, and it's probably hard if you're a right-hander with some power trying to lift everything.
Base hit left field. Here comes Hollins. He's going to score. Incaviglia holds at second. Phillies lead at 5-2 on an RBI single by Wes Chamberlain. That'll bring up Kim Baptiste.
Wes has been hot lately, especially with all the left-handers the Phillies have been seeing, and been driving in quite a few runs. And he picked up the bottom of the lineup there by knocking in a run with 2 outs. Here you see Henry starts him with a fastball out over the plate, and he just hit it in the left field.
Wes coming into the game was hitting .348 against left-hand pitching. Baptiste takes one low. He singled to right his first time up.
These outfielders just play so deep that if you hit a ball out there, you can score almost anybody from second base.
Fouled it back and out of play into the upper deck. 1 ball and 1 strike. Got Larry Boa at third base coach. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and Girardi wants a word with Butch Henry. Pete Incaviglia's at second. Wes Chamberlain at first. A run across 2 outs. Phillies lead at 5-2. We're in the 3rd inning.
This will be an offensive weekend.
Yep. Don Baylor was telling us before the game the ball carries a lot better in the daytime. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased a high fastball. That'll retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the third. 5-2 Phils.
Mike's the first guy that ever explained life insurance in a way that we could understand it.
Making things clear is the part of my job I like best.
He showed us all the options that Nationwide has and even helped us choose.
It's training, seminars and updates. It just never stops at Nationwide.
With life insurance, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And we know Mike.
Agents like Mike are Nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
What could 4 minutes cost if your 800 service goes down? If you're big in the travel business, $240,000. But with us, nobody misses the boat. Introducing the AT&T 800 service Never Miss a Call Guarantee. Now, if there's a problem, we can reroute your calls in less than a second. Sign up for the Never Miss a Call Guarantee. It's the #1 reason with AT&T 800 service. It's always smooth sailing. AT&T, the best in the business. Guaranteed.
Along with 50 other standard amenities, the Nissan Maxima GXE has a keyless entry system on the door. This system allows you to unlock doors, open the trunk, and even open windows automatically. But if you think the door is impressive, just imagine what's behind it. Now you can lease a Maxima for just $1,000 down and $269 a month for 24 months.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Budweiser, the king of beers. It reminds you friends know when to say when. By Pizza Hut. Call Pizza Hut Delivery now and have your pizza by the 6th inning. And by your Quality Plus Ford dealers who invite you to come in and test drive the brand new 1993 Probe. Rockies will send the top of the order up. Eric Young to lead it off. He'll be followed by Alex Cole and then Dante Bichette. Our trivia question of the night. The 1976 Oakland A's had 3 men steal over 50 bases each. Bert Campaneris and Bill North are 2 of them. Can you name the 3rd?
Is this like a trick question? I mean, was this guy not a position player?
This guy was a position player.
All right, I thought it was that track guy that Charlie Finley had out there for a while. All right, I blew that theory. What position did he play?
He's an outfielder. High towering foul down the right field side. Chamberlain will not come close to it.
I knew I was going to run out of luck sooner or later with these. An outfielder. Couldn't have been Rudy. He couldn't run. Wasn't Reggie. I don't know.
He's in the Colorado dugout.
Is that right?
Don Baylor.
No kidding. He stole 50 bases?
Oh, you don't.
I would have never believed that.
Surprised me, too. Baylor was a power hitter.
Really? I mean, he was a guy you thought was a big, strong, power-hitting RBI guy.
Stole 50. He stole in 76. How about... Ground ball hit to second base. Young is retired, 1 down. That'll bring on Alex Cole. Let's pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Here's Cole. He popped up his first time up. How many did he steal that year, Tip? It's not in the book here. Press guide.
I hope it wasn't 50.
High with a fastball. 2 balls and no strikes to Cole. also in his career led the league in being hit by a pitched ball.
Oh, yeah, he was a human dartboard up there because he stood right on the plate and he was so big. There he is. He used to try and pitch him inside and jam him. He could care less if you hit him. And he played back in the era when you got hit, you ran down to first.
Walked in. Second walk given up by Rivera. And the batter will be Dante Bichette, who grounded to short his first time up.
Up to watch Alex Cole now. Even with 3 runs down, you might think about running. Rivera does not hold runners on very well, and he has a high leg kick.
Alex Cole has stolen 14. He's been thrown out 4 times. Bills lead 5-2. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. One strike to Bichette. Alex Cole at first, 1 out here in the 3rd. There goes the runner. Throw is a good one, but Cole beats the tag. His 15th stolen base.
Yeah, he's running even down by 3 runs. He's confident he could steal a base. Dalton's throw is strong, but it looks like it's to the shortstop side of the baggery to had him. See if we can tell. The replay's kind of tight there. I couldn't see where it was, but I think it was. Here we go. See if Duncan doesn't have to take. Yep, he has to reach to shortstop side, then come back, and he's just safe. If it had been the other side of the bag, he has him easily.
Yeah. Ball on the strike to Bichette. Breaking ball bouncing up there. 2-1. Starting to rain here at Mile High Stadium.
And the sun's out. The sun is just setting, and you can see it in the upper deck. It's been a strange day here. It was real warm at lunchtime, and then it got cool and cloudy and rained in the afternoon.
He's heading for 3rd. Dalton's throw is late. Big jump by Cole. He steals 3rd.
Well, that one was on Rivera. And he did not really look around and get Cole back to second base, and Dalton had no shot that time.
So Cole now at 3rd base. The count is 3-1 to Bichette.
Phillies will play the infield back now with a 3-run lead in the 3rd inning.
Walked him. Second walk of the inning, the 3rd in the game by Rivera. And Darren Dalton out to talk to Big Ben. The batter will be Andres Galarraga, who singled his first time up.
See Padres, Fregosi, Larry Bowa looking off in the Phillies dugout. You've seen already the way runs are going to be scored in this ballpark. It's just like Wrigley Field with the wind blowing out. You don't want to walk people because you set up potential big innings by doing that.
Ben Rivera getting a different ball from the plate umpire, Jim Quick.
29 walks now for Ben Rivera and 21 strikeouts this year, and that is just very, very poor ratio.
Low with that one. 1 ball and no strikes. Trying to chase a bad breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to Galarraga. Thought he was going to get a fastball, didn't. 1-1. Fastball chopped softly. Kruk has it. Underhands to Rivera, covering just in time to get Galarraga. Fortunately, Ben's tall. Coming in to score is Cole. It's now a 5-3 game. Bichette moves to second.
Yeah, if Ben is 6'4", he doesn't get there. There's Kruk. He slipped when he went to throw the ball over to Rivera, and Ben stepped the first time. The bag's not there. Watch what he does here. Now Kruk gets it to Rivera, who's a little late. Now he stepped, whoop, now I'll go the second time, and if he didn't have those long wheels, he doesn't get there. Right there. If he's 6'4", like I say, Galarraga's safe, but he's 6'6".
2 outs, and the batter is Chris Jones, who singled his first time up. 1 ball and no strikes to Jones. Jones hit .324 at Tucson last year, 190 briefly with the Astros. Missing the breaking ball, 1-1. 5-3 ball game. Phillies lead. We're in the 3rd inning.
No matter what happens here at Mile High Stadium this year, these fans ought to be entertained with the games here, because there aren't going to be many 1-0 games. A lot of offense here.
Little dribbler out to Ben Rivera, and he throws out Jones, and that will retire the side. Rockies get a run without a hit. There were no Philly errors. And 1 man left. Rich Ashburn joins Chris Wheeler in the 4th at the end of 3. It's 5-3 Phils.
This is your world, genuine and true. You're the one who keeps coming through, 'cause you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your. Proud to be your bud. My mama told me you better shop around. Shop around. You better shop around. My mama told me you better shop around. Shop around. You better shop around.
I always go to the shopping center 9 out of 10 people use.
The genuine Belle of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Belle Atlantic Company.
There's no better time to buy a new Plymouth Sundance than right now. Get all of Sundance's standard features, like a 2.2-liter engine, standard driver's airbag, and AM/FM stereo. Best of all, Sundance's low price, around $7.9. But you better hurry, because Sundance savings won't last long. Only at your local Chrysler Plymouth dealer, where real advantages make a real difference.
Well, back here in Denver, Colorado, we just mentioned it was raining a little bit and the sun was out. A lot of times when that happens, that's what you get. A beautiful rainbow out towards the Rocky Mountains. That is really pretty. Well, it's the 10th reunion of the 1983 National League champion Phillies. Will come back to play a team of Major League All-Stars from the same team in the Heroes of Baseball game Saturday, June 19th at 7:35 versus the Marlins at Veterans Stadium. Ben Rivera takes a strike. See Mike Schmidt, Tug McGraw, and a lot of others. So come on out. Go to your local Ticketmaster locations or call 463-1000. Ball bounces up there. Rich Ashburn joins us here in the 4th inning. Well, what are your impressions of this play so far?
I like it. If I were a strong right-hand hitter, I'd pay to play here. So much room in center field and right field, not much in left. The grass is very slow, but the air is thin, so I guess it's kind of offsetting if you're a hitter.
Well, the grass, as Rivera lines a shot in the center field, it's going to fall for a base hit. Ben Rivera on with his 2nd hit of the year. And the Phillies have their leadoff man on here in the 4th inning, and it's their pitcher.
He didn't hit it very good, but he got it over the infield, hit it right off the end of the bat, kind of a little chip shot. But the center fielder, Alex Coles, really plays everybody deep, and maybe you should here with all that room.
That's what they say, Whitey. They play everybody deep. All the outfielders play deep here because of the way the ball carries. Andy Ashby is up in the bullpen. Former Phil. There's a look at the outfield.
He just saved the game on that last road trip, Ashby.
I don't think they quite know what to do with their pitching right now as it's fouled away. They started out the season with Darren Holmes as a closer, and that didn't work out. And now they're just kind of in disarray. There's Ashby. The thing about the Rockies, they have these great-looking new uniforms. They don't have their names on the back, which is very unusual nowadays. You'd think an expansion team would do that. There's another little flare, and that's going to drop in. Boy, those carry. Whoop. Left fielder Jones slips out there, but Rivera was pulling up at second base anyway. So Dykstra's on with his first hit of the game. The Phillies have their first 2 runners on here in the 4th inning. They now have 8 hits in the game.
There's evidently some loose turf out there. We saw Bichette in right field stumble out there. Replace your divot, Chris.
Yeah, well, we'll do some of that talking before long. Don't you have any club etiquette? Here's Duncan, who's 1 for 2. He bunted, and the ball just died out there in front of the plate, and he got a base hit out of it. Duncan hits a ground ball to short, could be 2. Second for 1, back to first, they still got it. Even though the shortstop Liriano made a poor throw to Young, they still got Duncan on a double play. Moving over to third is Rivera, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, the grass slowed the ball a little, didn't make any difference. That was not a Spalding guy double play execution, but it worked.
Really a wide throw. Amazing that Young could glove and get anything on it, and Duncan did not get out of the box very well to get doubled on that ball.
This is Ricky Adario's birthday today, brother of Kelly, who's out here on the trip.
Breaking ball bounces up there. Yeah, Kelly and some the other girls from the office, Christine and Kelly and Karen Nacella, Kelly Nanny, Christine Begley. No, I can't remember Christine's last name. I better not mess it up. Anyway, they're out here and having a good time. I don't know whether they're at the ballpark or not tonight. Long drive, deep center field. The center fielder going back, and it's over his head. Alex Cole gets it off the wall. Rivera scores, and Kruk pulls up at second with a double. Cole went after that ball like he thought he had a chance to catch it.
Thin air wheels.
Man, oh man.
Ball shot over his head. He didn't come close to it. I think he took a little scenic route after the ball.
He came in like he was going to catch the ball, and it just went right over his head. Now they're going to walk Dave Hollins. I wonder why. He's only 9 for 10 off Butch Henry. 7 for 8 coming into the game tonight, and he's 2 for 2.
And the other guy coming up has hit a 2-run homer and a bullet to right field. It would have been a home run in a lot of ballparks. We have a birthday tonight for Sister Alexa. Villa Joseph Marie in Holland, PA. 85 years today.
Long-time Phillies fan, huh?
His sister.
Sounds like she's an Immaculate Heart of Mary nun. They're the ones that taught me at St. Anastasius.
Well, they failed here.
How can you say?
They ought to take their license away. When's the last time? Oh, no, I'm not going to ask you that.
Don't start that stuff now.
I was going to ask you the last time you had approached.
I'm very close to a lot of nuns. I get a lot of mail from nuns, and medals and holy pictures. It's very nice of them to send those things to us. Here's the guy you were just talking about with a home run, Darren Dalton. To left field, his 12th of the year. He has 39 runs batted in. That was a fly ball that just kept going. There's a line shot to left, and it is off the wall and in play. 1 run scores. Hollins being waved around. Jones throws to the wrong base, and the Phillies get 2 more out of it, and Dalton has a 2-run double. Jones threw that ball to second base for some reason instead of trying to hit the cutoff man, and Phillies have 2 more on the board. They now lead it by a score of 8-2, 8-3.
Well, Don Baylor, the Rockies manager, is coming out now. He had said before the game that he usually lets his pitcher go 5 runs for the first 5 innings, and then it takes him out. Well, it's up to 8 now. Of course, that happened in a hurry with the Kruk double and the Dalton double. Dalton really happy that Hollins scored from first. He gave him a little point. into the dugout.
Well, Andy Ashby, the former Phil, is going to come into the game. Butch Henry will leave. He has something to say to the home plate umpire Jim Quick on his way out of the ball game, and it's not pleasant. We'll pause, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Introducing KFC hickory flavored wings. Tender fried wing pieces brushed with a hickory mesquite flavored sauce. A taste enjoyed by great outdoorsmen. And not so great.
Here's a great deal from KFC. For just $9.99, get 8 hickory wings, 4 pieces of original recipe, and 4 pieces of extra tasty crispy chicken. The KFC Variety Bucket, just $9.99, right now at KFC.
We are KFC. We do chicken right.
Make a note to make history when the Colorado Rockies come to town for the first time. Friday, June 4th, Saturday, June 5th, and get a big beach towel free 1:35 Sunday afternoon, June 6th. Then it's the Astros, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Order your tickets in advance. Call 463-1000.
And here are the numbers on Andy Ashby. You see them there, as most of these pitchers do, and the Colorado staff has a high earned run average. Lots of hits, 55 hits in 43 innings, 22 walks and 25 strikeouts. The league batting .324 against Ashby. As Whitey mentioned, he was used in a relief role the other night and closed out a game at the Astrodome in a Colorado victory against the Houston Astros. Ashby at one time a bright prospect in the Phillies system, and they kind of soured on him last year and left him unprotected. Colorado took him.
How about Dalton hitting a home run to left field and a double to left field off that screen?
He now has 41 runs batted in, Whitey. Coming into the game, the leader in the league was Matt Williams with 42. So Dalton is right there again after leading the league in RBIs last year. Remember, he said this week when they said, "Are you going to rest in Colorado?" He says, "Are you kidding? In that ballpark?"
Could score some runs here.
So he leads off second base now with 2 outs. And the batter is Incaviglia, 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and grounded out. Ashby throws a fastball outside. Talking to Dutch before the game, he was saying how it looked like the wind was going to knock the ball down to right. And he said, "I think I might just hit some to left." And he sure has. Home run to left, double to left.
Hardest ball he hit was an out.
And a line shot to right field. Incaviglia fouls it away right side.
We have a belated birthday for Fran O'Kane from his family. Had a birthday yesterday. Phillies were traveling yesterday.
Phillies now hold an 8-3 lead as they've scored 3 more here in the 4th inning. And the pitch to Incaviglia. Swing and a miss. Incaviglia with 8 home runs and 28 runs batted in, coming into the game batting at .260. He's been a hot hitter the last week for the Phils, especially with power production. Andy Ashby, now 25 years of age, will be 26 on July 11th. 6'5". Up the middle and through for another base hit. Dalton will score easily, and the Phillies lead at 9-3. There goes Incaviglia for second, and he's safe. He took advantage of that slow turf out there and just kept on going, and he'll get a double out of that and a run batted in. Phillies are really hustling on the bases tonight.
Yeah, we saw Hollins stretch what looked like a single into an easy double.
Well, Jim Fregosi told us, Whitey, that they were going to do this tonight because they see how slow this turf is.
That jammed a little bit, kind of an inside-out swing. Hit it about on the trademark, but got it by the second baseman. There's the throw coming in that also got by Young.
And Wes Chamberlain's a batter. Wes is 1 for 2 tonight. He has knocked in a run, his 15th of the year. He's also struck out, both his at-bats coming off Henry. That run, by the way, is charged to Henry, so he will give up 9 runs. Breaking ball over for a strike. Ashby, born in Kansas City, Missouri. Chamberlain, a high drive to deep left field. That'll go way out of here. Long home run, Wes Chamberlain to left center. And the Phillies have 2 more in the inning, and they lead it by a score of 11-3 for Chamberlain, number 6 on the year.
That was a hanger, a hanging slider or curve, and Wes saw it all the way and jumped on it.
This offense, the Phillies can throw at a team in this kind of ballpark. I mean, they could run up some amazing numbers this weekend.
Think they'd like to play 81 games here? Woo. Woo. This is like the old Ebbets Field ballpark. There was the hanger, and it was up.
6 runs in the inning, and here's Baptiste, who is 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a strikeout. Phil's have batted around here in the 4th inning. Ben Rivera, who started with a single, is on deck, and there's Chamberlain in the Phil's dugout with 3 RBIs tonight. He has 17 on the year. That one might have been a home run anyway. Well as he hit that, and it really carried in this light air. Line drive. This is a hit. See if Baptiste can get 2 out of it. Nope, he's just going to stop it first. Boy, the Phillies have been hustling on the bases, stretching him. I thought he might even try for it. So they'll bat around. Here comes Rivera. Ashby's faced 3 hitters, and 3 hitters have gotten hits off him. Here comes Larry the Bear Bernarth out as we look at Wes Chamberlain and Ricky Jordan. Bernarth is the pitching coach for this team, and that has to be quite a job.
Well, his job, of course, is to keep supporting these pitchers and working with them. He's an excellent pitching coach. Makes some better pitchers to work with at Montreal.
Phillies have scored 5 runs in this inning with 1 out. Believe it or not, or with 2 outs. Believe it or not, they all came after Duncan hit into that double play. Looked like the Rockies might get out of this inning, but they've scored 6 runs on 7 hits in the inning, and here's Rivera, who got it all started. Over for a strike. This crowd here, it just kind of, they don't boo. They just kind of sit and watch. You know, they cheer when something good happens, and when the bad things happen, which they must be used to by now, they just kind of sit around. Rivera fouls one away. They're just happy to have a team here, and they have an appreciation of an expansion team and the problems they're going to go through. They just completed a 3-10, 13-game, 14-day road trip and got back here about 2 o'clock this morning. Here's a pitch, a swing and a miss, struck him out on a breaking ball. Phillies have a huge inning, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they will leave 1 man on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and the Phils lead it 11-3.
Is there anybody in the car?
Real heroes.
People don't obey the speed laws, and this is what happens.
Real danger.
Keep them there. Don't move your hands.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Real stories.
This ranks as probably one of the worst I've seen in 12 years.
Join the explosive new series that puts you behind the wheel 5 nights a week. Real stories of the Highway Patrol.
Weeknights at 7:30 on PHL 17.
Right now, Chase is sending millions of hard work. Chase Manhattan. Profit from the experience.
Infinity wondered, what would happen if a luxury car stepped outside the traditional lines? Their designers drew an oval to create a cocoon-like feeling, pierced by an arc to project motion. That beautifully simple concept led to something simply beautiful, the J30. Visit your Infinity showroom and see what a luxury car looks like when it has a personality.
Good evening, I'm Neil Hartman with a sports break. In the American League tonight, a couple games about to get underway on the West Coast. Oakland trails Toronto 1-0 in the fourth. It's Minnesota 6, Cleveland 4 in the eighth. Milwaukee out in front of Kansas City 2-1 in the seventh. Boston 4, Texas 1 in the eighth. New York has defeated Chicago 4-0. Jimmy Key with a 3-hitter. He's now 5-2 for the Yankees. It's now 11-3. Phillies leading the Rockies. They go to the bottom of the fourth. Let's go back to Wheels and Richie at Mile High.
Okay, Neil Hartman, thank you very much. As Neil just said, the Phillies way out in front. 11 runs, 13 hits, and an error. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. You just saw that Bronco up there on the top of the big scoreboard in right center field. This is the home of the Denver Broncos, and John Elway, all the many heroics he's performed on this field over the years. And we heard it was a hitter's ballpark, and it is. Here's Charlie Hayes. Hayes pops one up foul. It will go out of play first base side. They are warming up Bruce Ruffin right now are the Colorado Rockies. We just saw Ashby, the former Phil, and now Ruffin is starting to throw in the bullpen. Ashby due to bat fourth in this inning. Charlie walked his first time up. There is Ruffin.
The rough man. Good guy.
Oh, great guy.
He's the guy that I thought would be one of the great pitchers in baseball. He has a good arm. He never has any arm problems. He's good fastball, good slider, and he's been hit hard. Out of the University of Texas.
Well, looks like we're going to see him. A lot of ex-Phillies on this team. We saw Ruffin warming up, Ashby in the game, Hayes at home plate. Larry Bernard looks on, Jeff Parrott on this ball club, and Dale Murphy, who retired yesterday. Hayes hits it high and deep to right field, but Chamberlain is there and waits. 1 away. I think he was fighting that one a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder why. There's no sun.
Well, 1933 baseball cap day is coming up Sunday, June 20th against the Florida Marlins. It's a continuation of the nostalgia style Phillies baseball caps. This year's motto will be from the 33 uniforms. Compliments of Texaco, free for all men 15 and over. Girardi hits one to right field. Ooh. Chamberlain came in, now goes back, waits. A lot of movement out there, 2 down.
There's no sun and there's no moon.
And there's a lot of lights.
I saw, well, those lights aren't up in the sky, though. You know, Sam Jethro lost the ball on the moon one night.
Right.
Hit him right in the mouth. He was spitting teeth like chiclets out there.
In the moon?
That was his explanation, and there was a full moon.
I'll tell you what, we could use some lights in this booth right now. This is not a well-lighted booth, to say the least. We have a few lights behind us.
You do some of your best work without lights.
Don't start that. Ground ball base hit up the middle for Nelson Liriano. That's only the 3rd hit given up tonight by Ben Rivera. He has walked 3, and the walks have hurt him. And Jim Tatum is going to come out and pinch hit, a right-handed batter.
He's a guy that's kicked around Major League Baseball up and down a lot. Never really played anywhere too long.
It's with the San Diego organization at one time. He pops this up foul. Dalton coming back, the mask off, and the ball will go to the crowd. Originally selected by San Diego in the 3rd round of the June free agent draft of 1985. He played here at Denver last year, Milwaukee Brewers Farm Club that time, and he hit .329 for Denver with 19 homers and 101 runs batted in. So people here in Denver are familiar with Jim Tatum. Big guy, 6'2", 200-pounder. So Ashby will go just a 1/3 of an inning. That bounces away from Dalton. It'll be a wild pitch. Liriano moves up to second with 2 outs. Three hits and 2 runs charged to Ashby. He got a strikeout for his one batter that he retired. There's the ball bouncing away from Dalton.
Bounced off his chest protector.
1 ball, 1 strike now on the pinch hitter, Jim Tatum. 11-3 Phillies in the 4th inning. Terry Mulholland scheduled to go here tomorrow afternoon against Willie Blair, a right-hander. Phillies are keeping their fingers crossed that Mulholland will be all right. He did not throw at home yesterday. He was thinking about doing that, but decided not to do it. So he will not pitch until tomorrow. Swing and a miss at a good fastball, and it's 2-2 to Tatum.
He was trying to get 2 back with that swing. Mulholland seems to have injury problems in May. Notice that? But he always comes back, and he's much better after he comes back.
And they're all kind of different injury problems. This foot thing, though, is a nagging one. Swing and a miss and another high fastball. He struck him out, and that is strikeout number 1 for Ben Rivera. In the inning, no runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left.